be seated. The 44th commencement at Palo Alto University is now convened. Good morning. I am Dr. Erica Cameron, Provost and Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Welcome to Palo Alto University's 2023 Commencement Ceremony. Go ahead. On this joyous day, it is important that we humbly acknowledge that Palo Alto University campuses sit on the land of the Thamian Ohlone-speaking tribal territory, including the unceded land of the Muwekma Ohlone tribe of the San Francisco Bay Area. For our guests joining us in person and virtually from various locations across the world, I want to acknowledge we are members of communities that are built on traditional territories of Indigenous nations. We give thanks for the opportunity to work, study, and celebrate together in their traditional homeland. By offering this land acknowledgement, we affirm Indigenous sovereignty forevermore. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our Board of Trustees who have dedicated their time and support to ensuring we fulfill our mission. Please rise, trustees, and be recognized for your support and commitment to PAU. Thank you. I would also like to recognize the PAU Cabinet. So if our Cabinet, my colleagues, please rise and be recognized for their leadership and guidance of our university. Finally, I'd like to ask the esteemed faculty of Palo Alto University to please rise and be recognized for their extraordinary commitment to our students and PAU. It is now my pleasure to invite the President of Palo Alto University, Dr. Maureen O'Connor, to the podium.
Members of the Palo Alto University Board of Trustees, faculty, administrators, and staff, our distinguished speaker, Dr. Della Mosley, all of our guests, family, and friends who are here today to support our graduates, and most importantly, the graduating classes of our doctoral, master's, and bachelor's program. Welcome. Welcome to Palo Alto University's 2023 Commencement Ceremony. We are here to honor our graduates for their dedication in completing their degrees in psychology and counseling, and for the work that has been cataloged in classroom hours, in clinical and internship settings, witnessed in the faces of those you have served, and reflected in the pride of your mentors and faculty advisors. Let's also take a moment to recognize all of those who have made all of this possible, your friends and family, those who have supported you, yes. They have provided just that nudge you needed to complete that one thing you needed to complete. They believed in you. They allowed you to spend countless hours away from them, parents, grandparents, partners, children, siblings, best friends, mentors. It truly does take a village. So members of the graduating class, please rise and join me in thanking all of those who have helped bring you to this day. Turn and say thank you. Thank you all, and please be seated.
I would now like to invite Dr. Danielle Levy, Chair-elect of the Board of Trustees of Palo Alto University, to bring greetings and well wishes on behalf of PAU's Board of Trustees.
Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Palo Alto University, I bring warm greetings and hearty congratulations to the 2023 graduating class. I've had the honor and privilege of serving on the Board of Trustees for many years, and I'm continually impressed every year by the quality of our graduates and the dedication of our incredible faculty and staff. There is no question our world needs your services and your leadership, and we all look forward to seeing your careers unfold. Congratulations.
Now I will invite President O'Connor to return to the podium to introduce our commencement speaker and honorary degree recipient.
It is my privilege to introduce this year's commencement speaker and honorary degree recipient, Dr. Della V. Mosley. She is a counseling psychologist, Black feminist, scholar, and activist committed to Black liberation, an expert on Black wellness and healing racial trauma. She uses practical, evidence-based, and culturally mindful solutions to fight anti-Black racism and facilitate the healing and liberation of Black people and all people. With a background in school counseling, she has also focused her research on the wellness of queer, transgender, and gender-expansive people of color. Dr. Della V. Mosley comes to us from Durham, North Carolina, where she is the director of the Wellness, Equity, Love, Liberation, and Sexuality Healing Center and the director of research at the Radical Healing Collaborative. She was previously a professor of psychology at the University of Florida, where she co-founded the nationwide organization Academics for Black Survival and Wellness. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Della V. Mosley to the stage.
We're going to go to that spot. The trustees of Palo Alto University, on the recommendation of the university faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in them, hereby confer upon Dr. Della V. Mosley the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and honors thereunto appertaining.
Thank you so much. Welcome, graduates. Congratulations. And welcome and thank you to the family of these graduates. Thank you for all that you did to help them get to this very special day. We see you. And a big thank you to the faculty of Palo Alto University and President O'Connor for the honor of inviting me to be your commencement speaker this year. It's truly a privilege. I'm a Black feminist. Y'all know Black feminism, right? It's a theoretical approach and a political stance that centers the needs of Black girls, women, and non-binary folks. And in doing so, it works to critique and dismantle the systems of oppression that harm all of us, like racism, like classism and sexism. I love Black feminists and their wisdom so much that I got a tattoo from one of my favorite Black feminist writers, Audre Lorde, on my shoulder that reads, "I am deliberate and afraid of nothing." Yeah, such wisdom, right? It's a compass and an affirmation reminding me that when I slow down, get grounded, the outcome is less anxiety for me and better outcomes for everyone who I'm around. Now, you don't have to stand for Audre Lorde like me and get her wisdom inked on your body, but do get the messages that she has that can help us with our healing. And that's what I'm here to talk to you all about today, being deliberate about your healing. See, I know you all are graduating today with degrees in counseling and psychology, but do y'all consider yourselves healers? I define a healer as anyone who's doing the work to remove anything inside of themselves that gets in the way of their ability to love themselves or to connect in love with anyone else. And I mean love the way that scholar Bell Hooks defined as a combination of care, commitment, knowledge, respect, trust, and responsibility, right? So I'm not a healer because I have a PhD in counseling psychology or run a mental health practice. I'm a healer because I'm doing the internal work and striving to not be a barrier to the wellness of any living being or thing, including this earth. Y'all feel me? Yeah. So whether I am in a counseling room or on an airplane or at the dinner table, I'm still a healer. I'm still deliberate about my personal wellness and our collective wellness. Now, one of my favorite Black feminist authors of all time is Toni Cade Bambara. She has this really powerful book called The Salt Eaters, and it's set in this fictional town of Claiborne, Georgia, and it centers around a community healer named Minnie Ransom. And the book starts out, and Minnie Ransom is talking to a young woman who had been brought in to her care. That woman's name is Velma Henry, and Velma had made a couple attempts at her own life. And we don't know any of this background yet, but the book starts, and the very first line is, "Are you sure, sweetheart, that you want to be well?" And then we understand what's going on. We start to get the background, and Minnie continues talking to Velma, and she talks about how wellness is no trifling matter, how healing and wholeness, there's a lot of weight to that. There's a lot of work to that, right? And those are the messages and statements that I want to raise to you today. Are you sure, sweetheart, that you want to be well? Are you sure, sweet graduates, that you want to be about the wellness of others? That you want to support others in their wellness journey? Being a healer in this world requires that we are well. Think about it. Y'all just completed courses and clinical experiences where I know you wanted to show up and give your best and be your best, help others to reach their highest selves. And some days you were able to do just that. And there were probably other days where you struggled, maybe where you weren't as well or weren't focusing as much on your own healing. And if you're anything like me, then maybe on those days you struggled a little bit. Maybe you got short with folks. Maybe you were a little bit defensive, maybe a little more competitive. Maybe you weren't able to soak up the knowledge that these faculty were giving you. Maybe you didn't show up to some of the people and things that you care about. I know I've had periods of time when I wasn't as well and when I caused harm. And if any of that resonates with you all, I just invite you to acknowledge that part of yourself. You might even put a hand on your heart and just offer a little bit of tenderness to the you that wasn't always your best on this journey, but who's so much more than just those moments and who is constantly striving to be more and more well, more and more whole. I know it wasn't hard for y'all to make it to this stage today. You got your degrees during a whole global pandemic. I was still a faculty member in the psychology department leading my lab of undergrad and grad students when this pandemic started, and I just remember feeling so scared, so powerless, so uncertain. We were all in that space, being sent home in that spring of 2020, not sure if we were going to come back to the projects and the people who we had invested in and cared about, grieving people that we were losing, trying to adjust to virtual connections. It was a lot. And you persisted and made it here to your graduation day. Despite a global pandemic, despite incessant violence against Black and brown bodies, despite the overturning of Roe v. Wade and the constant House bills chipping away at the safety and dignity of our trans and non-binary siblings, and despite those personal struggles that I don't know, and maybe you didn't tell anyone else, but that I know you all faced. Y'all did that. I see you. I see you. Honor yourself. Honor the you that worked to make it, to get to this stage, to get to this day, despite all of that. You resilient, brilliant beings, you found a way to survive and get a degree from this incredibly esteemed university. Love yourself. We honor you today. And so as I call on you today to consider whether you're ready to get deliberate about your healing, know that I'm not downplaying the work that you had to do to cope and survive these ridiculous realities that we're all surviving out here. No, I want you to remain compassionate with yourself and also be critical, because you deserve more and the world really needs more from you. especially as folks entering the counseling and psychology space. And so as you graduate today with this degree, I want to invite you to also consider whether you're ready to graduate from coping to healing. Whether you want to graduate from the goal of being a counselor and psychologist, which you are becoming that, to the goal of being a healer. I actually learned the most about healing from my mother, Letty Mosley, who's here with me today. Hi, Mommy. Thank you for always being here for me. Let me tell y'all one of the earliest memories I have of my mom and her ability to heal. When I was around 9 or 10, I started getting these really bad headaches all the time. And my mom, she would lay me down. She would get a cold towel, douse it in alcohol, and lay it on my forehead, picking up this strategy from her elders and ancestors. And she would sit by my bedside and whisper to me and pray over me until I finally fell asleep. And when I did finally drift off, she would leave my room and leave my door open, and go to her room and leave her door open and rest very gently, listening intently for my slightest whimper. And she wasn't okay with me experiencing this pain over and over again. She and my dad, they invested their resources, time, money, to figure out the root cause of my suffering so that my vulnerable child self would not continue to experience that same pain over and over again. And it worked, and by 11 or 12, those headaches were gone. But until they were, she taught me how to take care of myself, how to prepare for when the headaches would come and she wasn't around. My mom was deliberate about my healing. Now, there are some counselors and psychologists out there who don't quite know how to listen that deeply. There are some counselors and psychologists who don't equip their clients and their community members with the tools that are culturally relevant and helpful to them, who don't honor and respect spiritual and ancestral ways of healing. There are some counselors and psychologists out there who aren't aware of their privilege, let alone be willing to give it up so that they can help someone who's in a more vulnerable situation than them. I don't think these folks would consider themselves healers. Maybe they could use some lessons from my mother, and I hope that you'll carry forward her wisdoms. And more than that, I hope you will start to look around and find wisdom in unconventional places, places that you might not have otherwise valued, and also especially find those wisdoms within yourselves. Trust and honor that voice. Just a quick sidebar, I had wrote this speech over a month ago, and then I set it aside, wrote something else, more entertaining, more palatable, started memorizing that. But I came back to myself, got deliberate, listened to my inner knowing, and brought the words that I know I needed to bring to you all today. Please practice constantly checking in with yourself and learn to trust that inner voice. And that practice is easier when you are deliberate about your healing. Y'all remember the definition of healing, right? It's doing the work to remove anything inside of you that gets in the way of your ability to love yourself or to connect in love with anyone else. And by love, I mean it like a verb, like bell hooks defined, as a combination of care, commitment, trust, knowledge, respect, and responsibility. When we're deliberate about our healing, not only do we have more personal wellness, but we show up to the collective more present, more gentle, accountable to those in our spaces and care. We enhance collective wellness when we are deliberate about our healing. And I need y'all to be deliberate. You graduates have so much power, and those of us facing the oppressions of racism, sexism, classism, sizeism, ageism, ableism, xenophobia, trans negativity, this world is violent, it is hard. And so we need you well, especially as folks with professional identities in counseling and psychology. Come on. Come on. When you're not well, that means that not only are you not able to use the tools and skills that you picked up here over these last several years to help us experience more wellness, but you're also more likely to cause harm to us. Any of y'all ever had a professor, a manager, dare I say a clinical provider, who you knew wasn't well, who wasn't healing? That person had power over you, capital P power, what author and organizer Alicia Garza defines as the ability to impact the conditions of your own life and the lives of others. Parents, politicians, us mental health professionals, we have capital P power. And whether you know it or not, by virtue of completing your degree, completing this academic program, you now have that power. And it matters very much that you are well. If you've been in those spaces with someone with that kind of power, but without the awareness, without the wellness, then you know how risky and vulnerable it can be, how on guard you have to be, how little wellness is present for you there. It matters that y'all are deliberate about your healing. Now, there's also lowercase p power, and that's the power that we have with others who affirm and love us, the power that rests inside the word empowerment. I hope that you are cultivating loving community where you can be empowered as you grow into your identity as a healer. Today, your degree is being conferred to you. Will you be deliberate about your healing as you continue on from here? Will you recognize that your personal wellness and our collective wellness is so deeply intertwined? Will you practice empowerment with people who believe that we are all worthy of wellness? And will you constantly work to be aware of how your capital P power is showing up and how you can use it? I believe you will. I believe you will make a difference because you will be deliberate about your healing. I believe it. I am so radically hopeful about what you all are going to do in this world. My goodness. You have put in the time, you have studied, you have learned from incredible leaders, you've gotten their vouch, you've got your loved ones here supporting you. I know that if you did and have all of that, then you can take on this charge. Audre Lorde said, "I am deliberate and afraid of nothing." Now, we may not always be able to be as brave as the great Audre Lorde, and you may not feel that you have all the tools just yet to answer in the affirmative to Tony K. Bambara's question, "Are you sure, sweetheart, that you want to be well?" Or my addition, "Are you sure, sweet graduates, that you want to support the wellness of others?" But I know that if you are deliberate about your healing, you will get closer and closer to having the impact on the world that you want. You will help ensure that there is more wellness for more of us. And you will be less and less afraid every day. Stay deliberate. Our collective future is in your hands, graduates, in your powerful, powerful hands. Please take care, be deliberate. Congratulations.
Thank you for those powerful and moving remarks, Dr. Della V. Mosley. We are honored to have you join the class of 2023. Palo Alto University will now proceed with the official conferral of degrees. First, we will confer the degrees for the Department of Psychology. Then we will confer the degrees for the Department of Counseling. Will the candidates for the doctoral, master's, and undergraduate degrees in the Department of Psychology please rise? You have completed the requirements for the doctoral, master, or undergraduate degree. The trustees of Palo Alto University, on the recommendation of the university faculty and by the virtue of the vested authority in them, hereby confer upon each of you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Psychology, Master of Science, or Bachelor of Science, with all the rights, privileges, and honors thereon appertaining. Please be seated. Will the candidates for the master's degree in the Department of Counseling please rise? You have completed the requirements for the master's degree by virtue of the authority vested by the trustees of Palo Alto University and based on the recommendation of the university faculty. I hereby confer upon each of you the degree of Master of Arts with all of the rights, privileges, and honors thereunto appertaining. Please be seated. The diploma indicative of the undergraduate degree will now be granted. The names of the bachelor degree recipients will be read by the professors representing the departments of psychology. Degree recipients, please follow the directions of the candidate marshal. Dr. Tillman Schulte will call the roll for the Department of Psychology. President O'Connor will present the degree recognition.
I feel very honored and very proud to enrich judges governors and give a big applause. Thank you. And now, okay. Oh no. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Elena.
Elena?
Yeah.
Yeah. And next is Elena Knapp. Also give a big applause and congratulations. Next is Sabrine Gomit, and yeah, a big applause and congratulations. Next is Melissa Page Jones, a big applause, congratulations. The next one is Kim B. On Garnin. Thank you so much and a big applause. The next one is Michaela. A big applause and congratulations. And that's for the undergrad, and yeah, I'm very proud of everyone here. Thank you.
The diploma indicative of the master's degree will now be granted. The names of the master's degree recipients will be read by the professors representing the Department of Psychology and the Department of Counseling. Degree recipients, please follow the directions of the candidate marshals. Dr. Eduardo Bunge will call the roll for the Department of Psychology. Dr. William Snow and Dr. Darlene Chen will call the roll for the Department of Counseling.
Sav Charfield. Zachary Hurst. Natalie Siegel. Crystal Wolf. Hannah Willard. Rachel Hording. Sandra Marshall. Bryden Kell. Ross Schickler. Christina Desage. Karine Mostovoy. Hannah Blankenship. Jaylin Bonner. Madison Manning. Trisha Aquino. Adriana Degante. Fernando Galeano.
I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Masters of Arts in Counseling. Janice Decanay.
Stay there.
Michelle Mozpour. Stacy Alono. Luis Martinez. Patricia Adam. Julie Brown. Vanessa Silva. Chue Tran. Rochelle Treno. Lauren Howard Chavez. Anna McConnell. Stephanie Grieler. Elaine Roviani. Gasparini.
Never get tired of the switch.
Amanda Thibodeau. Is good. Devon Baker. Lisa McKeown. Maho Taniguchi. Dylan Chamberlains.
Gabriel Brofman. Vanessa Style. Tanya Rodriguez. Nicole Brown. Laura Clave Del Grippo. Angela Hayes Sharp. Halima Sweetie. Sarah Rice. Elaine Tan. Stephanie Ochoa. Andrea Wilson. Yansong Hong.
Thank you so much.
Maggie Tsai. Veronica Herrera. Zoe Sharkey. Lauren Cardigan. Deanna Sabakchin. Marie Barrett. Go on. Anguessa Puege. Anthony Diamont.
Let me know it's on the stage.
Go ahead.
Julia Jan.
Ariel Grasky-Folk.
Ariel Grasahiholi. Alita Rainspotter. Unholy Shao. Lona Fenter. Mark Robbins Umel. April Milburn. Kendon Spectorn. Elizabeth Yelamas Lopez. Sofia Goze. Raquel Hazel Rigg. Adam Bombay Trey. Teresa Nicholas. Granette Madeline Domek. Karina Michelle Ryan. Morgan Emilis Crisotomo Brown. Kimberly Barr. Jennifer Shade. Crystalline Island DeLay Cruz. Perry Parlow. Jennifer Clayman. Samantha Ibarte. Jessica Iyanara. Jenny Moskowitz. Tegan Bellamy. Sorry, I apologize.
Ia
Algradi. Ia Algradi. Jackie Levy.
Natalie Cadario. Conrad Kamet. Jessica Myers. Amal Khan. Kayla Hewer. Skylar Binky. Alyssa Massey. Todd Hadlow. Gina Velasquez. Giovanna Kobos. Gabrielle Torres. Lena Ohanyan. Caleb Saldivar. Jennifer Lynn Price. Cassandra Diaz. Dorothy Chen. Camille Lorilla. Kelly Finley. Andrea Smice. Stella McKenzie. Cheesy Penn. Abby Crook. Leanne Rogers. Richard Sullivan. Victoria Day. Susanna Fentanas. Sarah Abdelta Webb. Kristen Vizda. Kyoko Robinson. Cynthia Cortez.
Before we proceed with recognizing our doctoral graduates, we would like to take a moment to honor the memory of Annika Mehta, who would have graduated with her PhD degree this year. She was a brilliant and dedicated doctoral student whose passion for knowledge and relentless pursuit of excellence left an indelible mark on our institution. To honor Annika's memory and pay tribute to her academic accomplishments, we warmly invite the Mehta family, her beloved support system, to join us on stage. Please join me in welcoming the Mehta family to the stage. Today, President O'Connor presents a posthumous doctoral degree to the Mehta family, symbolizing the immense contributions Annika made to her PhD program and our university community. Mehta family, we stand with you today, united in admiration and gratitude for Annika's remarkable achievements. We are honored to present you with a posthumous doctoral degree recognizing the depth of her intellectual pursuits and the legacy she leaves behind. Let us now take a moment of silence. Maureen, please present the degree to the Mehta family. Thank you, Mehta family, for joining us today. May Annika's legacy serve as a guiding light for all of us as we proceed with recognizing our doctoral graduates. Let us carry the memory of Annika Mehta in our hearts forever. The diploma indicative of the doctoral degree will now be granted. Degree recipients, please follow the directions of the marshals. Dr. John Villavarno, Director of Clinical Training in the PhD program, will call the roll for the PhD program. Dr. Kimberly Hill, Director of the Clinical Training in the PGSP Stanford PsyD Consortium, will call the roll for the PGSP Stanford PsyD Consortium. When your name is called, please come to the front of the stage. You will be hooded and receive your degree recognitions from President O'Connor. Faculty, if you'll go to the ramp, please.
I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Psychology. Emily Vogel. Kalpa Bhattacharjee. Katie Stimson. No. Yoon Hee Kim. Iwa Lin. Christine Wu. Tatiana Lark. Little Dove Faith Ray. Lauren Haruno. Virginia Arlene Suarez. Samuel Hayward. Danny Snyder. Rosie Karna. Alexandra Liu. Megan Chavez Tomlinson. Christina Diorio. Alyssa Sue Gar. Shital Gandhi. Rebecca Cook. Bailey Schoenberger. Daniel Shashian. Grace Asiano. Samantha Sims.
Good job, Sammy.
Hannah Steinberg. Hannah Alice Welch.
I think it's this way now. Okay.
I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Psychology. Sonia Ahmed. Felicia Aponte. Angelique Feinstone.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Juan Gonzalez. Ashton Shear. Eunice Pangan Magat. Christine McMillan. Jillian Thrall. Alexandra Montina. Jonathan Klinkenbeard. Chelsea Barnes. Karen Fishback. Bianca Eloy. Jessica Scalar. Mario Rosales. Shannon Coxon. Eleanor Chambers. Marissa Renee Kassar. Anusha Kakolu. Elliot Steer. Christina Sandate. Mariah Ramirez Beltran. Aishwarya Thakur. Gilly Dosovitsky. Deborah Sanchez. Ariel Friedman. Eric Kim. Joseph Razzo. Kaylin Jones. Yumi Cha. Sarah Markison. Sana Arastu. Alexandra Lugo. Taylor Zadanowitz. Kenzie Bonsack. Isabella Romero. Megan Sullivan. Naomi Kazwan. Kevin Rodriguez. Jennifer Miller. JC Brown. Cassidy Van Treese. Angeli Piazza Rodriguez. Elizabeth Colazzo.
That's my wife!
Jessica Colazzo.
The first time?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Colleen Karambokas.
I want to take a moment to thank all the people, as you've seen them around this room and behind the scenes, who have helped to coordinate today's ceremony. Many, many faculty, staff, students have worked tirelessly for months to bring you today's celebration. So let's give them a big round of applause. Many of you know I always end these commencement ceremonies with a poem. In thinking about a poem to capture this day at this year at PAU, and in keeping with the spirit of our commencement speaker, I wanted to focus on leaps of faith and new beginnings. A few years ago, you all made the courageous choice to continue and advance your education, to complete your undergraduate degree, to complete your master's degrees, or become clinical psychologists. You risked making a significant change in your lives so that ultimately you could work toward the betterment of others, their lives, and the communities in which they live. The fields you have chosen offer a path of hope toward our world, for our world. Seeing your accomplishments and the pride reflected in the family cheers shows the wisdom of your choice. So in honor of today's graduates, I'd like to share a poem by Anais Nin called Risk. And then the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. You took the risk to change your lives and advance your education, and you have touched all of us with your courage and dedication, your persistence. You will bring your education and your clinical experience and that courage and dedication into your future careers. So as you leave here today, do so with tremendous pride in your accomplishments and tremendous excitement for all that will come next. I wish for you a life and career that allow for hope, for continual new beginnings, for lifelong learning, and for taking the risks that bring you growth and opportunity. Congratulations.
I promise I'm the last speaker. I do want to, before we conclude, could I have all fathers please stand in the audience? And on stage, all fathers. With Father's Day tomorrow, let's give a round of applause for our fathers. Thank you. Without all of you, some of us wouldn't be here today. Congratulations to all of today's graduates. On behalf of the faculty and staff of PAU, we are so proud of you, and we wish you the best on your future endeavors. The 2023 commencement at Palo Alto University is now adjourned. Spectators are asked to remain standing at their seats until the platform party, faculty, and all graduates have exited the hall at the very back. Thank you.